Captain, somebody in the comment section has commented saying proud movement for all Indians and ISRO best wishes to ISRO. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. It's important to note. I mean, I know you're a scientist, a man who's away from your temples are the laboratories. You're away from caste, creed, and religion. But it is a big day, isn't it? We were earlier looking at those visuals. I'm sure you also caught a glimpse of those. From Kolkata to Gujarat, from Jammu to down south in Kanyakumari, prayers, rituals, all kinds of celebratory movements. It's so nice to see that something like a lunar landing is of so much of importance for the entire nation.
Yes, Kabir. Actually, I'm not superstitious. Actually, no scientist can be superstitious, can afford to be superstitious. We believe in what is required to be done into your design, put all those features in the design, and then the rest, take care of everything. Right now, the way ISRO has gone into the entire design of the lander and the rover even having that cord line attached to the umbilical cord attached to the lander. So it seems to me that after the failure of proper landing of lander 2, there must have been a brainstorming session of all design scientists in the ISRO, and they have taken care of every point, every aspect, every possibility, every variables of any failure or any deviation from the planned success path that they have incorporated into the design. So ISRO has done everything. Now it is, for 1.4 billion people of the nation to pray, and because that is never that never goes waste. Myself, I told you I don't believe in the superstition, but I'm a religious person. I do believe in the God and its unforeseen powers. I do believe in that. But that is where all this comes in case if a protection of system, whether it is whichever faith it is, if they believe that this will help into the calming down some
Right.
unseen unforeseen power, no harm into it. I have seen the extreme of it yesterday. There is a group of people, I have seen them worshipping, virtually worshipping the Nehru's photograph. That since you made ISRO, so Chandrayaan is being made today. That sort of thought process, even the political worship.
What is your opinion on that? Because yesterday we were talking to Dr. Tyagi, we were talking to Madhavan Nair, we were trying to trace the political history, Group Captain, and understand why I'm asking you this, because I don't want you to compare what Prime Minister Modi has done and the boost ISRO has got under the ruling dispensation and what Nehru did with Vikram Sarabhai, laying the foundation. The idea is to respect the visionary, the vision of all the prime ministers collectively, isn't it?
Absolutely. See, look, everyone down the lane, everyone have put their, bit of contribution into the scientific program of the ISRO. But we must remember one thing. ISRO was not formed in 1969. At that time, it was known as, I think, INCOSPAR or something.
Incospar,
Indian
yes.
National, Indian National Space Research and something it was known
Committee
as.
of Space Research.
So, yeah, it was not the ISRO, and that time it was the absolutely a small form, rudimentary state of research in the space science that you could have thought of. So ISRO was not there. ISRO has been made subsequently, and it has gained research depends on the funding, the amount of funding you give. Research is done with that. R&D is done by that. I was in the LCA team of R&D in 2013 when we were told that the UPA government has turned down the acquisition of LCA. All of us, we had a drooping shoulders, and knowing we knew that there are problems in the LCA. And when Modi came, he just did one thing. He asked us, the entire senior team, can it be rectified? They said, yes, it can be rectified. He says, go ahead, make it happen, and nothing more. And the next day, We were all beaming here with the happiness. So that is what you need money for the R&D, and if anyone has given the subsequent sufficient amount for the R&D to happen in the ISRO, then it has been happening. I remember 2013, once the ISRO team came to us in the DRDO, they were looking for the life support. There is a system known as ECNLSS, Environmental Control and Life Support System. That is in the crew model. They came to us for making that. We had a one-to-one dialogue with them. The amount of budget that was required, they didn't have. And so they said, okay, we are sending the first Gaganyaan. We will acquire it from abroad, one set of the pieces, whatever is required. So we said, go ahead. But then I suggested that the DRDO itself must start the basic sciences of those R&D, those technologies for the Gaganyaan-2 to happen. It should be our own system. So that is where the funds comes. So in this entire history, whosoever has given a sufficient fund to the ISRO to do the bit of R&D, he is the one who has been the most fruitful in the genesis of the stage of the technology where we are today. And I can undoubtedly tell you that after Modi government has come, Modi's first aim was to boost India's economy from 1.7 trillion, from where we used to get 200 crores for the ISRO or 300 crores for the ISRO. Now 2,000 crores for the ISRO is coming without any doubt, without any hitch. So all those things have happened. So obviously Modi government has given a very big boost to the entire R&D to happen. It is not only in the ISRO, even in the entire DRDO or even the educational institutions. In the educational institution, the amount of R&D is being stressed
Not
upon
just
today.
that, not just that, group captain. There is the Astrosat also, that in the entire globe uses in today's time. The PSLV does not get, it's not assembled at various places. It's assembled right in one spot and then brought to the launching pad, unlike what used to happen before. You had the PSLV, different parts come to the launching pad and then you would assemble the PSLV right there on the launching pad. That is, taken out, given us the time efficiency as well.
Absolutely. So, see, many things has happened in the last 9 years. We must not write it off. It has happened. I mean, it's the reality. So, Modi is not sending this Chandrayaan-3. It is the scientists. But government has made it possible it to happen. Whatever way scientists wanted to do it, government said go ahead. If there should not be any crunch of the funds in your doing the way that you want to do it. That is why it is happening the way that it had to happen. That is why I'm very confidently saying every time that today ISRO has done everything that was required to have been done in this Chandrayaan-3. So we are absolutely convinced that from the scientific angle, scientific point of view, it is going to make that soft landing. Wish them all the best. It is only the best wishes for those unforeseen things to happen in the S&T, especially beyond the horizon of the Earth. That is happening, lakhs of kilometers.
Don't say that, group captain. Come on now, don't say that. We were so close to the landing. Now, I really don't want you to say that.
No, I'm saying that the wishes which make even those remote possibilities obsolete. So those wishes are always welcome.
Absolutely.
In that direction, you mentioned that puja and prayers and this. Fair enough. That is fine. That is the way we Indians have been doing everything in our past. That is our culture.